I recently stumbled upon something called game development and I wanted to try it out for myself. So, naturally, the first thing you would do when you want to learn something is going to Google. There, I learned about a game engine called Unreal, and there was it, the journey towards my first game. So, the next step was getting Unreal and get it running. And I'm a guy with a fairly good laptop that was just barely enough to get Unreal Engine set up and running. As always, I trusted my partner YouTube to help me out. So I watched tutorials and let's just say that wasn't working out. So I divided my game development tutorial watching into three parts. First was deciding which type of game I want. So I settled with a simple game with the objective of collecting gems. Second was making it for mobile. There was no special reason, but I like it better that way. Third is 3D or 2D. As Unreal Engine 5 has no options for a 2D game, but using forced perspective, I was able to make a 2D world out of this 3D world. This can be explained as there is a third dimension, but I wasn't using it. Now, there were five things I wanted to be inside of my game. First, character. In a tutorial, I found some character blueprints which later helped me on my animations too. For ground and other textures, I relied on pixel art, and boy, I made some textures. Now, the world element is just copying and pasting textures all over. I also made the diamond texture, and it looks good. And controls. Mobile controls are easy to make, or so I thought. Eventually, controls were done, and the next thing was making the main menu. So I took a screenshot and added blur and slapped some buttons over it. Except the buttons weren't working yet. So I added some functionality and boom, it was done. With this, my game is now over. You can download it from the link in the description. After you downloaded it, Google will give you a warning. Just ignore it. I'm no one suspicious. Or am I? But before you go, witness this epic rap battle.